Hey everyone, Kyberquilds here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at set number 75283 Armored Assault Tank, also known as the AAT. This set contains 286 pieces, retails for $40 US and $50 Canadian. Just taking a quick look at the box here. You see the cover art is pretty nice looking. There's the figures in the bottom left, gives you information here. On the side, you got the 332nd Trooper for the logo there of the character on the top right there. Minifig scale Ahsoka, and the box art on the back. And you can also play this in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which is going to be released in spring 2021. There's also thumb taps, which is a little bit disappointing for the price of this set. I was hoping that this would not have thumb taps because it kind of ruins the box a bit. And this box is pretty big too, so I'm a little bit surprised that those are on there. And then the instruction manuals, pretty basic. You got QR code there. You flip through this, just gives you basic instructions. There are 3 bags in this set, and at the back there's the advertisements for other sets and the Skywalker Saga game, and then the parts list in the back. Starting off with the figures in the set here, we have 2 AAT driver battle droids, although LEGO has only chosen to call one of them an AAT driver battle droid and the other one just a battle droid, which is a little bit odd because they are the exact same figure. They are identical, and they have really nice printing on their heads there, and then their bodies are in that really nice color of green there. And these are also previously known as Kashyyyk battle troopers, although that is not their correct name. And they each have a gunmetal gray blaster there. That's really nice to get those in gunmetal gray instead of just regular black. You're taking a look at the back here. There's not too much going on. These are just the basic designs of battle droids that we've gotten for a very long time, just with the different colors and printing. Here are the 2 more desirable figures and the main draws for this set that really ramp up the price and everything. On the left is the 332nd Trooper, or LEGO calls it the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper, and on the right we have Ahsoka Tano from Season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I am a huge Ahsoka fan. She's my favorite character in Star Wars, so getting her in a minifigure form here for Season 7 is just fantastic. It's a dream come true for me, really, and this figure turned out amazing. You can see the 332nd Trooper has a black blaster there in his hand, and Ahsoka has 2 blue lightsabers, which I'll just remove their weapons quickly right now so you can take a better look at the figures there. And these are really well designed figures. The 332nd Trooper on the left is using the 501st Trooper torso and legs, which are more common from the 501st Battle Pack, but it works because that's what they're supposed to look like. They are 501st Troopers, just with different painted helmets. And the printing looks fantastic. Nonetheless, it looks fantastic, and I love the toe printing for the legs there. The helmet printing is exclusive to this set as of this time, with the Ahsoka markings on the top of the helmet there, and just removing the helmet, you can reveal the newer style clone face there, instead of the angry clone face. It's great to get the angry clone face out of the way, in with the new. This is much more accurate to Tamora Morrison and the clones during the Clone Wars. They had the darker skin tone there. Just taking a look around the back there, you can see back torso on the 332nd Trooper, and with his helmet on also. And then Ahsoka Tano just looks phenomenal. She's reusing the Leku piece from pre-existing figures like the Rebels Ahsoka minifigure. However, the printing is brand new, especially with that metal headpiece there, which a lot of people are saying it's too high up, but personally I think it's fine. Her forehead sort of area on top of the Leku, not forehead, but her head up there is a little bit too big, especially from this angle here. It is a little bit too big for accuracy, but nonetheless, I do think it looks really good. And just taking her Leku, actually not quickly, turning around to the back, showing you the back of the Leku there. But now, taking it off, I'm just take a closer look at her head, torso, printing and everything, because the Leku does stretch down in front of her torso, so it's harder to see. But she has fantastic face printing there. I really like the printing, and her torso looks great. As far as printing goes, it's very accurate to the show and the episodes, and same goes for her legs there. I really like the shiny sort of metallic printing for her legs there. It looks really good. And around the back, she does have an alternate expression there, a more angry expression compared to her happier, more content expression there. And then she does have printing on the back of her torso as well. Now let's take a look at the main build here, the AAT, which is taking up most of the parts of the set here. And the main draw is the figures. However, the set here is also very, very nice, although it does have a few flaws. So let's just look at the pros first. It looks really good. Like, it's pretty big. I think this is worth $40 US. So well, it's fair. It's not a good deal when you include the Ahsoka figure. I think it's a great deal and everything, but the build here is pretty big. However, something else that's big is the cannon. The cannon front here, the black cannon, it's too long. It's way too long. It sticks, like, just look at the side there. It sticks all the way out there. It shouldn't even go past here with accuracy, but it does. However, you can shorten this by bringing in your own pieces, or even just shortening it by taking a few pieces out here. You can do that. It doesn't bother me too much. I do think that it's ridiculously big, but it's not too much of a big problem for me. The side cannons here look great, and you can actually turn them like that. Same goes to the other side here. I think that the shaping for this set looks really good with these large blue pieces here that slope down. I think that looks fantastic. And I also really like the use of these pieces here for the front, because that looks really just accurate. For accuracy reasons, it looks very nice there. However, it is blue. It is missing a blue line that goes through here. However, with the sticker sheet, it does come with a blue line. It's not necessarily part of the set. It's not necessarily a sticker, but it's part of the sticker sheet here. That blue line there, you can use your scissors and cut it up and put the line through there if you really wanted to. If you wanted to make it more accurate, so you could scale the cannon smaller with the blue line there, it all works out for you in the end. And I really like this piece here because it's very accurate with that line, the curved line going across there. The head, a lot of people are saying that it's too big, and I think it is a little bit too big. It doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, it is bigger than it should be, but really, I think it's fine. And it does have the antennas on the top here that look really nice. And this top piece here does open up. And you can also fit a battle droid inside if you really wanted to by squeezing him in there. It is a little bit difficult to get him to fit in there. You just have to fold him up, and then even still, it is pushing the lid off there. Just gonna open it up and show you. He does have to fold in there, and you have to take his blaster off in order for that to work. The front cannon here, as big as it is, it does have a really cool play feature where this can just fold up and down, up, down, and then the head also moves from side to side. I can do a full 360. So there's a lot of playability, and you can just really move around, and it's really flexible. So I really like that. There's a lot you can do with posing it. So yeah, I really like that. Something I really like about this set is these sort of engine, sort of turbine. I don't know what these are supposed to be, what their term is, but these things on the side here are really nice, and they really look good and pretty accurate to what it's supposed to be. The back here, I wish that there was a door that could slide down or something. It would even just be okay if they raised the price a bit and put this back section in here so you could bring a little trolley out or something. It's more accurate to the show and everything, but they didn't. They just blocked it off with some pieces there, so that's a little bit disappointing. But in the front here, there's another feature where you can open up this entire large panel here, and there's a little room inside of there, and you can fit another battle droid inside. Let me just fold him up a bit there. Get his arms up. I always find it difficult to position battle droids, but it is possible to fit him inside there. Close the lid off, it closes perfectly. No problems with the battle droid pushing on it like the lid had problems with it. So that's great. Something that the set is missing, however, is blue lines going on around this side and this side. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I think it's fine with the sizing and everything. That would make it a little bit too long going this way if they added the blue line, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. There are two stickers in this set, and they are the Corporate Alliance, the Separatist logos here on the sides there. Those look pretty good, and I'm glad that there's only two stickers and there's not too many in this set, because I hate it when there's tons of stickers, but I see the purpose of stickers. I wish we were getting more prints and stuff. Like, these logos could be prints if they just made a print for that and they use it in future sets and past sets and everything. It would just work a lot better than having to create stickers. Something to note is that this set also comes with spring-loaded shooters here. You might have noticed the cannons down below. I took them out for most of the review just because I tend to accidentally shoot them out and I want them flying at the camera or anything. However, you don't just push on these and fly them out, because these are pushed at the front, so it would be difficult to hit them. See, they're tucked away back there. So these little gray sort of flips here, And what you do is you push, I'm just going to break the cannon off here just so you can take a closer look. But you push down on this here, and it shoots the flick fire missile, or the spring-loaded missile out. You do that same thing for this as well. And then I'll show you what it looks like with this on here, but shoots out pretty well. So that works. I don't necessarily like spring-loaded shooters all that much, and same with stud shooters and stuff, just because I tend to lose the pieces and they go flying across my room and I have to go find them. But for kids and everything, I can see the play value in that, and I really appreciate them having that inclusion. So I think that wraps up most of the review of the minifigures and set. However, just some overview and thoughts here. Something that a lot of people were messaging me about on Instagram was regarding this being my second favorite set of all time, because on my top 10 set videos, spoilers for that video by the way, I did choose this to be my second favorite set of all time, and a lot of people are like, well, now that you have it in hand, do you still think that? Do you still feel like this is your second favorite set ever? And yes, I really, really like this. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're just saying that because of the Ahsoka minifigure. Like, yes, I am partially saying that, mainly because it comes with Ahsoka, because this is one of my favorite minifigures ever. I'm going to make a top 10 minifigures list soon, and that's probably going to be on the list. And I also just really, really like the 332nd Trooper here. I think that looks great. And the helmet itself can be worked for mocks here. Like this here is not included in this set. This is my own creation. I can take the helmet off there, put it on there, and now I have a 332nd helmet there for my Clone Wars mocks, because I make a lot of Clone Wars Season 7 mocks and stuff. So that will really go well for that, as well as the 501st Troopers. However, I do prefer the 332nd Trooper over the 501st. And I also really, really like the AAT driver battle droids. It's my first time getting them. Getting two in an AAT is great. You'd think that they'd have a normal or just a plain battle droid and then an AAT driver battle droid, but no, you get two. You get one for inside here and one for the cockpit sort of area in the top there. So that's really, really nice. And I really like the AAT. I like the build a lot. However, I also just really like the vehicle in universe, because it's one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles ever. Even when I was a kid, I learned how to do origami Star Wars, and I loved making origami AATs. I had an army of them there. I had so many of them. So this is my first AAT I've actually bought. I was planning on getting the beige one that came out in 2015, 2016. I don't remember which year that set came out in, but I prefer this one over all the other AATs. So I'm really just happy to own this set. And also I just think that it looks very, very smooth and good on display. So do I think that this is worth it for $40 US? Yes, I do. Originally, I was like, oh, it's a bit pricey. The figures are probably ramping up the price a lot here, so it is pricey. No, feeling this in hand and everything, this is a pretty big set. It's pretty massable. It's got a lot to it. The piece count is low, but there's large pieces, like these giant sloped pieces here, and then some larger bricks and stuff going around. There's a lot of large pieces. So I think that the price per part ratio is off, but but it's also justified by the sizes of pieces. And then the Ahsoka figure is the main draw for the set, so I mean, that's that. You can't really argue with that. I mean, like, yeah, they put a good minifigure in here, a desirable minifigure. They can do whatever they want with the price at this time, but I feel like it's actually just justified by the set itself. And also, 4 figures, well, I'm counting the battle droids as figures. They're about the same size as figures and everything. 4 figures for $40 US is fair. It's very fair. That's typically what I like to see in a $40 US set is 4 figures, and they matched my sort of expectations here for the figures, so I really appreciate that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.